Hey guys, Prowl 1701 here, and today we're going to be reviewing part 1 of The Awakening, one of the two Peter Davison. Let's try that again. Hey guys, Prowl 1701 here, and today we're going to be reviewing part 1 of The Awakening, which is one of the two Peter Davison stories I had not seen yet. The other being King's Demons. This was sent to me by one of my subscribers, Simon. He sent me this and Planet of Fire because I'd never seen the special edition of it. And I was really excited about The Awakening because it's one of those rare stories that I get to go into, completely blind, basically. I have no idea what goes on in it. I know it has the little stone face with the green eyes. I know that's from that one, and I knew it was a two-parter. Other than that, I knew nothing about what was going on in it. And that was interesting, to kind of be trying to figure out what's going on over the course of the story. It was interesting right at the beginning when I see, this lady walking around and then the kind of old-timey soldiers on horseback and armor and stuff, and I'm like, is this set in the past? But then I noticed she's wearing, modern clothes. I'm like, okay, I'm confused. Is there a time portal going on? And then to find out, they're reenacting a war. But they're taking it very seriously. They're it's like how teenagers take some modern fad, like how Pokemon Go was summer of 2016, or back when the zombie games was really popular and they were playing it outside school and stuff. But they're adults and they're taking it that seriously, way seriously. And seeing that evolve over the course of the story. The lady in it, the one who lives there, she's good. I like the actress playing her, and she's kind of like, y'all can't do this, y'all can't do this. And they're like, yes, we can. And she's like, no, you can't. The guy who's the leader of the reenactment, I like him with the mustache and the beard, and he comes across as being a bit regal, he's really into the role, the character he's playing is really into the character that he's playing. So I like him. He's fun to watch. I like Ben. Ben's cool because he's kind of going along with it, but he does feel just like he's, play acting a reenactment, even if he doesn't quite agree with everything that's going on. And then you have that one guy who's kind of the second in command, who seems to get a little too much enjoyment out of what he does. He's a little two-dimensional, but I like him. The actor playing him's getting every bit he can out of it. He's not being very nice to Tegan at all, and I'm kind of surprised Tegan hasn't really let him have it yet. I like the one scene when, Ben's telling him, I think you like what you do a little too much, and the guy's like, just following orders, Colonel. And Ben's just like, yeah, that's what they all say. I like that moment because, yeah, that's what they all say. And he's right. The other guy does tend to like a little too much. Davison is really good in this. I'm really liking Davison in this. His acting varies from story to story. He's never what I'd call bad. He's a bit bland at times. But here he's very energetic, got a bit of that Tennant energy going on in him, just not dialed all the way up to 10 like Tennant does a lot. But he does seem a little energetic. He's definitely catching on to things not being right very quickly, and his curiosity, as he mentions in Black Orchid, why does my curiosity always get the better of me? Definitely getting the better of him here. The bit where he does the hand thing is a little weird, like in Kenda. That's a little weird. But other than that, I like what Davison is doing in this episode. I love when the TARDIS first lands and it stops working. He has this bewildered look on his face, well, we've landed. Davison, at times in stories, can do a lot with his face, much like Tennant, where you can kind of tell what's going through their mind. Not in all of his, but in this one, he's pulling it off really well. Tegan's all right. I mean, Janet Fielding's always good. I just feel like Tegan and Turlough haven't really had a lot to do in part 1. The guy who came out from the past, I have a lot of trouble understanding him when he's talking with whatever that accent he has going on. A lot of times when he was talking, I was leaning closer to the screen, maybe trying to turn up the volume, that would clear it up. Yeah, I had a lot of trouble making out what he was saying. The bit when Tegan saw the vision of the old guy with the long hair, which looked a lot like the old guy with the long hair from Snake Dance to me, I don't know. But I was just kind of like, okay, that's stuff happening. I kind of figured the wall with the crack is where the gray face with the green eyes was hiding behind. I just kind of, okay, eventually the wall's going to come down. There's going to be the gray face, the green eyes. And that's what happened. And the cliffhanger was fine, you know, with the gas kind of swarming over the doctor as he's like this. I mean, because you're kind of wondering, is he getting possessed? Is he getting killed? What's happening here? It's a pretty nice little cliffhanger. It was interesting seeing the other woman, the one who's the guest star for the story, you know, as the doctor's like, you know, this metal's not from Earth, as she slowly starts to believe what he's telling her, which, well, not ever so slowly. She catches on to it pretty quick. And then looks at the crack and goes, that wasn't there before. I liked part one. There was a lot going on. I liked most of the guest cast, except for that one guy whose accent I can't understand. Like I said, it's really neat going into a classic Doctor Who story, just basically blind. What happens in The Awakening? There's a stone face with green eyes. What else? You know, I didn't even know if it took place on Earth or not. And I was confused, like I said at the beginning, when I saw somebody in modern clothes and somebody in old-timey clothes. I was like, so I'm enjoying it, actually. Only 2 parts, only 1 more part to go. I liked part 1. Part 1 of The Awakening. What do you think of it? Comment down below, let me know. Other things to do, don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you never miss out on another video. I also have a Patreon if you like what I do and would like to support what I do. There is a link to that down in the description below. I want to give a shout out to some of my top tier patrons, Stephen Crane, Colin Coney, Finn Perkins, and Unknown289. I appreciate their support, as I do the support of all of my patrons. I also have a P.O. box if there's anything you would like to send me to look at and review, just like this was sent to me by Simon to look at and review, which I appreciate. Most importantly, thank you for watching.